In this lecture, we will talk about surveillance in practice. We will introduce the AI Global Surveillance Index. We see findings and key insights, distinguish between legitimate and unlawful surveillance, and we will talk about the different types of AI surveillance. Artificial intelligence, once confined to research lab and science fiction, is now an integral part of our daily lives that powering smartphones, shaping musical preferences, and influencing social media feeds. The key goal of AI is to make machine intelligence replicating behavior that enables them to function effectively in their environment. AI is not a singular technology, but an integrated system involving information acquisition, logical reasoning, and self-correction. The recent breakthroughs in machine learning, deep learning, cloud computing, and computing hardware are driving new unimaginable achievements in technology. The influence of AI technology reached far beyond individual choices, reshaping governance dynamics. Both governmental and non-governmental entities now possess unparalleled capabilities to monitor and influence citizens, disrupting elections, spreading misinformation, and challenging democratic discourse globally. We will discuss AI surveillance, examining how government employ tools like facial recognition, big data platform, and predictive policy algorithms to advance political goals. The focus is on shedding light on emerging surveillance capacities that impact states regardless of the governmental type, and transforming their ability to surveil individuals, be it for legitimate purposes or unlawful digital surveillance. The AI Global Surveillance Index, AIGS, gives an overview of global AI surveillance trends, answering three key questions. Which countries are adopting AI surveillance? What types of AI surveillance are being deployed? Which countries and companies supply this technology? The index covers 75 countries, categorizing AI surveillance tools into smart city, safe city, facial recognition system, and smart policing. The complete index and an interactive global map are available at the link in the presentation. Determining which AI technologies to include in the index poses a significant challenge. The index covers AI technology directly supporting surveillance like smart city platform and facial recognition systems, excluding enabling technology not directly responsible for surveillance. Governments and companies frequently keep their surveillance capability hidden, making it challenging to accurately assess the extent of AI deployment for surveillance objectives. The index focuses on the documented presence of AI surveillance in a country and the types deployed. The index doesn't link AI surveillance instances to harmful outcomes or differentiate between lawful and unlawful surveillance due to the difficulty in determining government-specific action and associated impacts. The finding reveals that at least 75 out of 176 countries globally actively use AI technology for surveillance, encompassing smart city, safe city platform, 56 countries, facial recognition system, 64 countries, and smart policing, 52 countries. Three key insights emerge. Global adoption of AI surveillance is rapidly increasing, with 43% of countries deploy AI-powered surveillance spanning various regions and political systems. Authoritarian regimes and countries with low political rights heavily invest in AI surveillance, see in the Gulf, East Asia, and South Central Asia. Liberal democracies in Europe also embrace automated border control, predictive policing, safe cities, and facial recognition. The use of AI surveillance technology from Chinese companies has notably expanded, with 47 out of 65 countries assessed now employing it, up from 18 reported in 2018. China emerged as a major AI surveillance supplier, with technology from Chinese companies present at least 63 countries globally. Huawei alone provides AI surveillance tech to 50 countries. Other major players in the sector include France, Germany, Japan, and the United States. US companies are actively involved in 32 countries. Liberal democracies are significant users of AI surveillances, with 51% of advanced democracy employing these systems. In contrast, 37% of close autocratic states, 41% of electoral autocratic competitive states, and 51% of electoral democracies in liberal democracies deploy AI surveillance. Advanced democracies face challenges in reconciling security measures with civil liberties. In the US, several cities have implemented sophisticated surveillance methods such as aerial drones for continuous monitoring and facial recognition camera during protests. The key predictor for a government adoption is its military spending. This trend spans a range of political regimes, emphasizing the influence of economical and technological capacity driven by security concerns. State surveillance is not inherently illegal, serving legitimate purposes like preventing terrorism. However, technological advancements have transformed surveillance methods, especially with the abundance of transactional data or metadata available on the Internet. These include information on emails, location, web activities, and more. Governments increasingly use communication data for law enforcement and national security, leading to concerns about privacy violations. The analysis of such data can be revealing and invasive. These intrusions raise significant human rights issues impacting privacy, freedom of association, and expression. International human rights law emphasizes three critical principles for evaluating the legality of surveillance actions. Three key principles provide the assessment of the lawfulness of surveillance actions under international human rights law. Domestic law must clearly permit surveillance, formulated with precision, accessibility, and transparency to prevent unconstrained government discretion. Surveillance actions should adhere to the necessity and proportionality international legal standard, restricting them to situations strictly necessary to achieve a legitimate aim. The interest justifying surveillance must be legitimate with a focus on national security or public order. Legitimate surveillance requires a demonstration of the risk-specific expression posed and an independent oversight system ensuring judiciaries authorize measures and provide remedies for the abuse. Surveillance should serve the interest of the entire nation and not be solely for a government, regime, or power group's benefit. Governments face challenges meeting the high legal standard for legitimate surveillance, even in democracy with strong rule of law tradition. Weak legal enforcement and authoritarian systems often fall short of protecting individual rights. The advent of AI surveillance further complicates matters, providing government with automatic tracking capabilities, cost efficiencies, and a broader surveillance reach. Unlike human operatives, AI systems operate tirelessly, creating a pervasive chilling effect on citizens. It is crucial to note that AI surveillance tools are value neutral and don't inherently promote repression. The index doesn't specify if these tools are used lawfully or illegitimately. Its focus is on identifying countries with advanced surveillance capabilities. Which are the type of AI surveillance? As we mentioned, the AIGS index includes smart city safe city platform, facial recognition system, and smart policing. Additionally, enabling technology like cloud computer and the Internet of Things play crucial roles in supporting AI surveillance but are not part of the index. The table provides a summary of each technique and its global deployment level. Smart cities are described by the World Bank as technology-intensive urban centers. They use interconnected devices and sensors for real-time data collection to enhance city management and service delivery. While smart cities offer benefits like traffic management and emergency response, there are concerns about increased public surveillance. IBM and Huawei are notable players in this space, with Huawei marketing safe cities for law enforcement. Huawei's technology, explicitly linked to regional security challenges, include video surveillance, big data, and mobile support. Practical examples include Saudi Arabia crowd control system for Hajj pilgrim. However, such system can be misused, as seen in Huawei Safe City project in Serbia, raising concern about authoritarian abuse. These smart city platforms are deployed in at least 56 of 75 countries with AI surveillance technologies. Facial recognition is a biometric technology using cameras to match live or stored footage with the database. Unlike traditional CCTV, facial recognition cameras are more intrusive, creating detailed biometric maps without consent. Huawei is a major provider of facial recognition surveillance, often integrated into its Safe City platform. Concerns include opaque rules on database access, varying accuracy rate, and consistent gender and relational biases. While facial recognition is improved, issues persist, prompting protests like in Hong Kong. At least 64 countries actively incorporate facial recognition in their AI surveillance programs. Smart policing involves the use of algorithms to analyze vast amounts of data, including geographic location, historical arrests, biometrics, and social media, to prevent, respond to, and predict crimes. Predictive policing, particularly in the US, aims to forecast future crimes and individuals like to commit them. Concerns include algorithmic bias and effectiveness. In China's Xinjiang region, predictive policing is part of a crackdown with the Integrated Joint Operation Platform using various data sources and surveillance. Smart policing techniques are employed in at least 53 of 75 countries with AI surveillance. Other crucial category of technology, while not directly involved in supporting surveillance programs, provide essential capabilities for their implementation. These secondary technologies are categorized as enabling technology and are not part of the AIGS index. What we have learned in this lesson: the influence of AI technology reaches far beyond individual choices. Both governmental and non-governmental entities possess unparalleled capability to monitor and influence citizens. The AIGS index gives an overview of global AI surveillance trends. The index covers 75 countries, categorizing AI surveillance tools into smart city, safe city, facial recognition system, and smart policing. Global adoption of AI surveillance is rapidly increased, with 43% of countries deploying AI-powered surveillance spanning various regions and political systems. Authoritarian regimes and countries with low political right heavily invest in AI surveillance, see in the Gulf, East Asia, and South Central Asia. Liberal democracies in Europe also embraced automated border control, predictive policing, safe city, and facial recognition. The use of AI surveillance technology from Chinese companies has notably expanded, with 47 out of 65 countries assessed now employing it, up from 18 reported in 2018.